All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Bottom Theory TV. It's been a while, but you know how I do. I come, I go, and I come. Today, I just want to sit back and I want to just talk about hip hop in general. You know, not any particular artist, just some subjects that's been floating around that I've been seeing. You know, so let's first of all, thank you for joining me. I told you that I would be back. I was gonna try to get a different setup and try and invest a little more into my thing, and that's what I've done. So let's just jump right on into it. Let's see what we got going on. Hip hop soundtracks. That's a good topic. Some of the dopest hip hop soundtracks. Me personally, I like Murder Was a Case, Above the Rim, Jason Lyrics, even though it was a mixture, It was actually R&B on all of those soundtracks, but I still consider them hip hop soundtracks. But Jason Lyrics, Crush Groove, of course, if you want to go back. What other good soundtracks were there? Well, let's start with Murder Was a Case. Murder Was a Case had 2-1 Street, Gangsta Shit, Murder Was a Case, with the song with Cube and Dre, Natural Born Killers, Nate Dogg's song, it was cool. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. His song was alright. I didn't get into the Danny Boy song that much. Jewels, I really didn't like that song. Woman to Woman, I didn't really like that too much, but I don't think it was aimed towards me anyway, so that's alright. Sam Snead, Recognize, gangster. DJ Quick, now that's a whole nother level right there. Like, let's get down to business, bitches. Like, just the way he started that off, I knew that it was about to be some crazy shit going on. And back then, where I'm from, I'm from Toledo, Ohio, but we still had gang banging where I'm from. And the Bloods, they loved that. They loved that track. They loved it. I bet even some Crips was banging that, though, to be honest with you, because when the Bloods and Crips tape came out, we had Steady Dipping and Pyru Love. And I would see people from different sets playing that song at time. Well, I would catch them slipping playing that. I would catch Bloods playing that Crip tape. You know what I'm saying? Especially Steady Dipping. Like, I mean, good music is good music. Me, I was neutral. The clique I ran with, we didn't wear red or blue. We wore gray. We wasn't in the middle of all that. So we could play what we wanted to play. But I did have more homies on the red side than I had the blue side. But I had homies on both sides, so. But enough about that. That ain't what this about. Above the Rim. Now, Above the Rim, they have a track with Tupac, Loyal to the Gang. And you can't find this version everywhere. When it first came out, it was like, I guess it was like an extra song on the tape. And it had Loyal to the Game, and it was another song on there that you can't really find right now today. I can't think of it right now. But Pain, I believe Pain was on Above the Rim. And that's what like really, really had me say, okay, this is one of the hardest soundtracks of all time. We had Warren G. Those are two songs that stick out to me. Oh, Snoop and Daz and Corrupt. I don't even know if Daz and Corrupt was on there, but Pimp Shit, the Pimp song. Can't think of it right now, the exact title of it, but y'all know them. If y'all know hip hop, y'all know what I'm talking about. Those were the three main songs that I loved on that Above the Rim. Then you had B. Rizal. He had Blowed Away. Let me make sure that I'm quoting this right, because that soundtrack was dope, and I want to make sure that I'm getting these songs right, because let's see, we had Sweet Sable, Old Time Sake. I forgot about that one. I don't want to get no copyright infringement. You know how they do. Oh, SWV, Anything, H-Town, Part-Time Lover. Ooh, Big Pimpin'. That was the name of that song by Snoop. Big Pimpin'. Big Pimpin' was hard. Second to None. Didn't Mean to Turn You On. That was cool. Doggy Style. That was dope. Regulate. Pour Out a Little Liquor. The Aaron Hall and the Jewels. Like I said, I didn't. That's a different soundtrack, but I still didn't get into that. Afro Puffs. CPO. I haven't heard that in a while. I don't know what that's about. That's my son texted me saying he don't have football practice until Friday. Oh, they got a game tomorrow. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. But you know, when I get on here, you know, I still gotta take care of other things. Okay. Hoochie's Need Love Too. I didn't really play that one. I'll Be Sure. I didn't even know he was on there. I'm gonna have to open that up and see what it sounds like because I don't even remember it. Operation From the Bottom. I don't remember that song. Rhythm and You Bring the Dog Out in Me. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was my shit. Blow It Away, of course. Like I said, B Brazil. That was me and my homie Spoon used to bump that shit hard right there. Like we was like really smoke Big Chiefin' back then. So that was one of our favorite tracks. The Dog Pound for Life. That was, you know, that was hard. And Loyal to the Game was they say Lord G Money Right. My Money Right. That might be the other song that I'm thinking about, the bonus track that was on there with, I don't know. But definitely Loyal to the Game was one of the hardest songs on there. Jason Lyrics. So Jason Lyrics had, okay, I love Jason Lyrics soundtrack. And I don't know if y'all remember Ahmad. He had, what was Ahmad's song? Because I'm thinking of the one that he did for Jason Lyrics right now, so I can't think of the. But Ahmad had a, let me see. Ahmad had this other song, Back in the Day. So Ahmad had Back in the Day. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. So y'all should know that. Y'all should be familiar with that. But he had the song going, Jason Lyrics, That's How It Is. Like that was the soundtrack to that summer. I played that song like so much. That was the soundtrack to my life at the time. And if you heard it before, you'll understand why. I was out on the block doing what I do, and you know, my girl, who is my wife now, she used to be at home, and you know how that go. Black Men United, You Will Know. I love that song. You will know. Excuse my vocals right now. I ain't had no tea, so you know, I had to clear my throat on that shit. Forget I Was a G. That was my shit. LL Cool J, Candyman. Oh, that was hard. If Trouble With Money, Mint Condition. Just Like My Papa by 3T or Tony, as some of y'all might know. The KC song, I wasn't into that one. I like the original one. I like the original, If You Think You're Lonely Now. Rodeo Style, man, I would let it play if I didn't feel like getting up to fast forward the tape, because I didn't have the CD, I had the tape. Up and Down, I didn't really fuck with. The 5 Footers, Walk Away, Why Would I? I Got Too Much Love for My Brother. The 5 Footers, underrated. I mean, they is dope. Josh Skills, she was my favorite. But they to me, the 5 Footers was just Josh Skills and I can't think of the other girl's name right now, but y'all should know. But Josh Skills was my favorite, and to me, they were the 5 Footer crew. I know in the Heist they had all of them, but still, those two main ones, they were my favorites. LSD. I think I did like that LSD track. DRS. I didn't really listen to that. That Brian McKnight, I didn't start listening to that until I got like in my 30s. You know, I wasn't playing that. I didn't really fuck with that back then like that. That first round draft pick though. Yes, first round draft pick. That was Warren G's group. The Jail Felony, I didn't really like that Jail Felony Brothers and Sisters song. But Jail Felony is my dog though. He got a song. he had a tape where he was Bullet Loco, and he had Cube on there. He had E40 on there. He had a lot of features. Well, not a lot of features, but those were the main features that I liked on there. But that Jail Felony was hard. The Jesse James by Scarface, I didn't really like that one too much. You know, Face My Dog, of course, but I didn't like that song though. And you know, like I said, they had the mod, That's How It Is on there. That was dope. So, you know, like I said, you got Murder Was a Case, Jason Lyrics, Above the Rim, you know, Crush Groove, you know, Take It Back, all those was dope. All of those was dope. Some good soundtracks. If you're not familiar with those soundtracks, you need to go back and check them out. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't make soundtracks like that no more. They just don't. But what's been going on? Yesterday was Eazy's birthday. So actually today is Eazy's birthday. I got up so early this morning and wished him a happy birthday. It seemed like it was yesterday, but today is Eazy's birthday. And if you don't know what today is, I'm not going to say it because I'm recording this and I don't know when you'll see it. But today, for me, the date is officially Eazy's birthday. You can go back and look that up and see when his birthday is if you want to. Eazy-E, that's pioneer, you know what I'm saying? I heard Little Eazy say that he don't think that his dad get the respect he should get, especially when it comes to when people compare artists like Big and Pac. You know, they don't really say Eazy's name too much, and I agree with that. Eazy, if it wasn't no Eazy, it wouldn't be no them. And I don't care what nobody say about that. That's just a fact. Okay, so what else is going on in hip hop? The Verses with Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Now, Joe, that's my dog. But I don't know, Joe. Like Ja Rule got some extendos. He got some extended clips, cause I can't even think of all the hits that Ja Rule got. Ja got some hits, man. Ja. I mean, when Ja was on top, he was on top, and he was doing numbers. He was doing hella numbers, man. Got all that shit with Lil Mo, Ashanti, J-Lo, Charlie Baltimore. I mean, like, come on, Fat. That one with Bobby Brown, I wasn't feeling that one. I wasn't feeling that at all. He even got a song with Joe that was hot. So maybe they'll do that one at the end. That's that What's Love with Ja Rule featuring Ashanti. Or was that that might have been Joe's song. Yeah, that was Joe's song actually. But they still might do that one at the end or something. Ja got that joint with Mary J. Ja got some heat, man. Fat Joe, he got heat too. He got, you know, Make It Rain with Lil Wayne. He got the songs with Remy Ma. Joe got heat too, but I just don't think that his fire could burn as long as Ja's though. Like, everybody wanted to see Ja Rule and 50 Cent anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they tried to put T.I. up against Jeezy. We was going to accept it, but that ain't what we wanted to see. We wanted to see Jeezy and Gucci, and they gave us what we wanted. With this, we want to see Ja and 50, flat out. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have to be in the same venue. They could do like Trina and Eve did, talk their shit from a distance, but I guess they couldn't work that out. And, you know, 50 really, he don't need it, but it'd be nice for the fans. Neither one of them might not need it, but it'd be nice for us to see. You know what I'm saying? 50 got heat too, you know, because he got the first album, which we all know is hot. Then he got that that joint with the Piggy Bank song on there. He got some nice songs on there. I think that's the one with Window Shopper and all that. Then he got the soundtrack for his movie. 50 got heat. 50 got heat. You know what I'm saying? He got the G-Unit songs. So that would have been nice just for hip hop, and then really to hopefully see them just. I know Irv say they can never be cool, but at least just see them be cordial enough to give us what we want, what the fans want. That would have been nice. So, you know, good luck with that, Joe. You know, I think is that tonight? Hold on, when is that? That might be tonight, y'all. Hold up. Let me see that. Hold up. Let me see. Maybe that's next week. Yeah, it is. It's next week. But yeah, that's going on. There's a lot going on in hip hop. Of course, we're not gonna be able to cover it all, but I just wanted to get on here and chop it up and just discuss, like I said, hip hop in general. Not particularly any subjects or any artists in particular, just hip hop in general because I love it. I'll give a quick story before I get out of here. Let's see, I'll do my 2 Chainz. When I met 2 Chainz, so 2 Chainz, he did this show at the Blue Flame. This was years ago when he before he dropped. Was this after Duffel Bag Boy? It was after Player Circle. I think it was after Duffel Bag Boy. But he had this mixtape out, and it was hard. And he was doing some type of promotion at the Blue Flame. So me and my homie, man, we shot down there. You know what I'm saying? Because we was in the music back then doing our thing. So we went down there basically just to, you know, I was going as a fan because 2 Chainz was my homie. So I fuck with 2 Chainz. So I was just going down there just to like see him perform or whatever. But you know, we got there first. The bouncers tried to tax us, but then when they seen we wasn't having it, we ended up paying a different price. I think that's the day they tried to charge us to smoke too, and I'm like, they trying to treat us like we some lame ass niggas. Like all this weed smoking here, and y'all trying to charge us $20 so that we could smoke without y'all harassing us. So I like, nah, I'm good. Went to the back by the pool, lit up, blowing. He came. I knew y'all was gonna do that. I'm like, man, come on, man. All these motherfuckers out here smoking, man. I ain't trying to, man. Come on, dog. So we put it out. Turned his back, lit up again. I'm like, I'm not about to pay this nigga no fucking $20 to smoke 1 blunt. You got me fucked up. So all we had, 1 blunt with us. You know what I'm saying? So we lit it up again. I guess he came back. He seen us again. He came back again. Come on, man. I'm like, man, look, we only got we done smoked half the motherfucker now, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, fuck it. Let me give you 10 instead of the 20 since we already done smoked half of the motherfucker. All right, man. I gave this nigga $10. Said, fuck it, man. Just get out our face with that shit, man. So he got out our face. We smoked a blunt. But I knew it was some bullshit. I knew it was a little side hustle, and he hadn't seen us. We wasn't regulars there, so I knew he was trying to run his game. Like, thought we was some lame ass niggas. But I'm like, you know, just come get this nigga $10 so he get the fuck out my face, out our face, because we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So 2 Chainz end up showing up. You know what I'm saying? He walk around the club. You know what I'm saying? You know, just walking around. You know, normal like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody acting like they scared of 2 Chainz, like they scared to say something to him. So me being me, and my homie D could vouch for me. Me being me, I'm like, you know, I'm about to talk to the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? He human too. So I walked to the nigga, I say, hey, 2 Chainz. He stopped, he turned around, like, what's up? I'm like, what's up, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, all that type shit. I'm like, so you independent now? Because this is the time where he was splitting up with Luda and everything. So I was like, you know, you independent now? Because, you know, I'm generally a hip-hop fan. I want to know what's going on. If I could get it from the source, boom. So he like, you know, yeah. No, the nigga was like, I'm everything. That's what he said. I'm everything. I'm like, all right, I fuck with that. I'm like, you got anything new coming out or anything? So he called his white boy. He had the white boy. I guess the white boy was helping him promote or whatever. He called the white boy over there. White boy had like and I ain't saying white boy like, you know, no racist shit. But the white dude had a box full of his mixtapes. And, you know, the white dude ended up, you know, giving it to Chainz. Chainz ended up giving me the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? He went his way, I went my way. He ended up doing a performance that night, and that was that. Now, after I, was chopping it up with 2 Chainz or whatever, I guess everybody was seeing this, so I guess they was thinking like the way as cool as he was towards me, you know what I'm saying? I guess they was thinking that I knew the nigga or something. So all of a sudden, when I go sit back down, all the strippers start coming around where I was at. Not trying to dance, they just coming around, just sitting around us, just like in close proximity. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? So I guess they figured, hey, you the closest we could get to Chainz, so we go sit right here by y'all niggas, see what's going on. But that was a cool last night. You know what I'm saying? We ended up, we stayed that whole, well, I ain't gonna say the whole night till it shut down, but we stayed till Chainz left, and we left, you know what I'm saying? Because we had seen him perform. He performed a few songs off that CD. Matter of fact, they played that CD, and he performed it, the tracks as it was playing. You know what I'm saying? They gave him a mic, so he was just basically just walking around the club, smoking, doing his thing, bitches following him and everything, and he was like just rapping the CD as they was playing it. You know what I'm saying? So that was a cool last night, and yeah, that was the time I met 2 Chainz, and I'm trying to think where I seen him at after that. It was this, it was on Christmas. It was like right before Christmas. They did a show down at what's the name of that club? I mean, it ain't even a club, it's a venue, but I've been there plenty of times. It's not Center Stage, the Tabernacle. They did a thing at the Tabernacle where they was giving out, they did a show for everybody, then they gave out like bikes and stuff for the kids and shit like that. Seen him down there at that. You know what I'm saying? So, he was a cool ass nigga. That was my only run-ins with him. Them couple times. I'm trying to think because I be running into so many motherfuckers, then I be forgetting, then I remember later. But yeah, I think that's the only 2 times I ran into Chainz. He wasn't at his trap house when I went there. Yeah, I think that might be the only times I ran into Chainz. Yeah, ran into Jeezy. Actually, I didn't run into Jeezy. I went up there. He had it was back when he was with USDA, and they did a album release for the USDA, and it was up at DTLR. Now, this is how I figured out Jeezy was a street nigga. I'm straight from Ohio. I just moved back to Atlanta again, because I keep going and coming. I come back again. That's how I knew Jeezy was a street nigga. I had on red t-shirt, black pants, and some red feelers with the red string. So I looked like I was a blood, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I look like a straight blood. And this is the time that Jeezy, he beefing with Gucci and everything. And I don't know what Gucci is. I don't think Gucci a blood, but I know that Gucci wear more red than blue. I know that. So I don't know if it's an East Side thing or what. I think it is. But anyway, when I came up in there, Jeezy just locked in on me. He was smiling, he was signing shit. And when I walked in, street niggas, they always check their surroundings. He looked, he seen me with all that red. He locked in on me like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked at me like I was coming to start trouble. And I'm like, damn, like, I kind of felt uncomfortable for a minute. Like, damn, what the fuck? Why you looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? So, this is at DTLR over there at Camp Creek. So they like, just buy the CD and take it up there, and USDA go sign it for you. And I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm from Toledo. This is different for me. We don't get to be this close to celebrities like that. So for me, this is exciting. You know what I'm saying? So I cop the CD. You know what I'm saying? I get up there, walk up there. Jeezy won't even acknowledge me. Jeezy, like, he signed that shit, he passed it down to damn, what's my nigga name? He had the song Louis Bag. But y'all know who USDA is. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I gotta get my nigga name right, man. Fuck that shit. And it probably pop up before I even get finished Googling this shit. Summer album, it sure was. Blood Raw and Slick Puller. So Blood Raw, he handled the CD as Blood Raw. Blood Raw, you know what I'm saying, he dabbed me up, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Slick Puller, he dabbed me up, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. But I'm like, damn, Jeezy ain't. So I'm like, Jeezy, hey Jeezy. You know, that's just how it was. I'm like, shit, I'm going back in the line, you know what I'm saying, back to where Jeezy at, like, nigga, you go acknowledge me, motherfucker. And so he looked at me like, oh, what's up, man? Like, I'm like, you a real nigga, man, I fuck with you, man, you know, cause I really do fuck with Jeezy like that. He ended up dapping me up and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was that. But like I say, he had his eyes on me because he was looking like, this nigga come up here to start some shit. I don't know what he had going on the side. I know he Crip, you know what I'm saying, MacTown, all that. But I think he just was like, oh shit, this motherfucker come up here, he might be on some other shit. And I went to another DTLR where he released that CD with rest in peace, Bankroll Fresh. Bankroll Fresh was on there. Now that was a little different, you know what I'm saying? That time he just showed me straight love. But I wasn't dressed like no, you know, like I was banging or nothing either. I just dressed, you know. I had my my Atlanta Mixtape shirt on, because you know Atlanta Mixtapes, that was something that I was promoting, that I had created back then. Atlanta Mixtapes with a Z. And you know, just got up there, chopped it up, and that was that with that. Because I remember he put up in a yellow Lambo. I remember that shit. That was hard too. But yeah, that was the time I met Jeezy. That's the time I met 2 Chainz. Yeah, y'all. Bottom Theory TV. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I got my podcast on Spotify, Apple Music. I believe it's on iTunes, Amazon, and possibly on. I think it is on Amazon. But yeah, it's out there. If you just look it up, it's Bottom Theory TV. You'll catch some stuff on there. Like on my YouTube channel, you'll see the visuals. On my podcast, you know, of course, you just get the audio, and you might get some extra shit that I do on the side that I don't promote on here. So, you know, subscribe to that too, and just show your boy some love. And we're gonna do this again. I appreciate y'all time. I got things I gotta do, and I'm sure you do too. So, until next time, Bottom Theory TV, we out.